Good morning, YouTube. Today I'm headed to Hyde Park, which is about 150-200 meters in front of me, and I'm just taking a little bit of the back entrance at the moment. Alrighty, so today it's probably going to be quite busy there. So I was having a look online on Google My Business, and it says it's currently busier than usual. It doesn't look too busy, so there's quite a few people out and about today, so very busy. But then again, we are only a couple of kilometers from the central business district. So this is the lovely Hyde Park in Perth. So we're literally in the suburb of Perth, and it's a beautiful winter's day today on Saturday, and must admit it's quite busy out here. So a lot more so than a lot of the other parks that we go and visit. So there's a bit of a sign up here. So we've got some Hyde Park bird life. So a bit of glare coming off the sign there. So some of the birds that inhabit this park is the black swan, the black duck, the coot, the grey teal, the mallard, and the dusky moorhen. Very interesting. Yet again, there's that signing about botulism. Warning. This water may cause ill effects to human and animals because of the presence of botulism and blue-green algae. So you're going to want to be mindful not to jump in that water. And I believe there's quite a few white ibises just out over there as well. So we'll keep trekking around and have a look in Hyde Park, see the different sights. And it's a lovely day today.
It's good that you started, bro. Like I found it's too easy to make excuses not to start. Like,
yeah.
Oh, the sound's not good enough, so I'm not going to do it, or I can't get the right
it's just a bit of fun. So I'm Darren, by the way.
Yeah, so. Micah, man.
Sorry?
Micah.
Micah, pleased to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
So
man.
what do you have out here today just by the park?
Yeah, so I do this every weekend. I change location normally. It's called imlistening. I essentially start in a public space, and if people need to talk, if people want to have a conversation about absolutely anything, there's no format or structure. It's just giving people opportunity to talk if they need it and if they want it. And
that's so good.
It's been really good actually.
Yeah,
like every
epic.
weekend.
It's so good for people's mental health as well.
100%.
And like, you know, it's not something that you usually see, so which makes it even more, you know, just enticing to people that come past. It's like, hey, I'll come have a chat, and you know, whatever's on my mind. And yeah, I think that's such a really good idea.
Thanks.
So how long have you been out here for, if you don't mind me?
Today, I just set up. So you were the very first. I've been up for like 2 minutes and you walked past, so the timing was perfect.
Perfect timing.
Yeah, first customer. No,
cool.
it's good, man. But I mean, I've been doing it for, this is my 4th month doing it. I've been doing it for 4 months.
So you've been out here for 4 months?
So this is my 3rd time doing it at Hyde Park. I normally try and change up the location every weekend.
Yep.
I mean, need to wait for the good weather. If it's good weather, then you can
definitely
do it.
the good weather makes
it's raining,
such a good. It makes it a bit difficult when it's raining.
Yeah. It's been really good, man. And it's like elevated a lot since I started. I think we're just all talking.
Just admit, this little tripod setup you've got going is like quite cool. I'm impressed. Like, I like it.
Yeah,
it's
bit
very
by bit,
cool.
I'm elevating it. I'm trying to do it justice and see what can be improved, like, bit by bit.
Yeah.
And funnily enough, this week I just started recording our podcast, so I actually interviewed a couple of people this week to do like an elevated form of like long form interviews versus just obviously talking on the street. So it's kind of like a part of what I like planning to do long term. But
that's
it's been
cool.
good, man. Yeah, I'm enjoying it.
Excellent.
Yeah.
So what are some of the things that people like to chat about? Like,
man, it's such a huge
some
range.
of the topics, like sort of what's bothering them?
I don't try and post stuff that's too sensitive to people. I'm very conscious of what I kind of upload and put up.
Definitely.
Sometimes people like have something they want to talk about that's quite like close to their heart, and it's quite personal, but they want to share it as a story, and I do sort of post those ones. But generally, I like just hearing like good news stories as well. Like, people come and just like, oh, this happened to me the other day. I'm like really happy at the moment, and they just want someone to share it with, and I just happen to be the person that gets to receive that energy from them. It's really cool. But I think that's the beauty of having it very reactive. Like I set up in the place.
Yeah.
People come to me versus me approaching and trying to get information from them.
Yeah.
So I think the format works really well in terms of, if you want to talk, it's here, but it's not pushing people to
That's great. So what's the channel? Oh, so on Instagram?
Yeah, Instagram and TikTok. It's called I'm Listening Co. It'll be going up as I'm Listening Co for these on YouTube and Spotify.
Oh, cool. So you've got YouTube channel?
Yeah, so from August I'll be uploading the actual.
All right. Do you know what the channel will be called yet?
It's called I'm Listening Co as well.
All right. So there you go. I'm Listening Co. So everyone, keep an eye out, listen for that channel. Yeah,
that's good.
Cool.
Man.
That's so
Thanks,
good.
Darren. What's your channel? I mean,
I am Darren's Aussie Adventures.
Aussie
literally
Adventures.
just got a GoPro one day and I was like, wanted one, and thought, oh, this is cool. So I just started filming and just vlogging a bit, because I just really think there's so many beautiful lakes in and around Perth. So just doing some filming tours around them, like Lake Gwelup and then Herdsman Lake, and yeah, so just basically out here and just filming and having a good time and bumping into people if I can and having a chat, and
that's it, man.
That's what it's all about, just connecting with people and having a really, really good time. So
exactly, it's amazing what you can do if you just go outside and look for it. Right?
Yeah,
it's so easy to stay at home and be on your phone and watch something, and when the weather's so nice, and we're so lucky with the weather we have in Perth.
I know, we've had it pretty good the last couple of days. I think tomorrow's going to be some fantastic weather as well. So probably tomorrow will be a good day for you to come out as well.
Yeah, I'm planning probably I might go to either Kings Park or maybe even to Fremantle, like in the Fremantle City Centre sort of thing, so you'll be foot traffic.
Yeah, I actually do have a video planned for Kings Park, but I want to kind of break it up into segments.
It's huge,
So because there's it's such a big park, and I think maybe I could do like a 3-part series or something, because it's just too big just to try and do it.
Are you planning to go somewhere tomorrow?
Not sure yet for tomorrow, but sometimes I just try and do like one video a week or so, and then so it's so cool. Excellent. Alrighty, well, it's been lovely to meet
really
you.
Nice to meet you, Darren. Darren's Aussie Adventures. Are you on socials like Instagram?
Just YouTube at the moment.
Okay.
So
I'll give you a follow, man.
Cool.
Check it out.
All good. Thanks so much, Micah. Alrighty, I'll see you around, my friend.
Thanks, Darren.
Have a great day.
You too, man. Enjoy the weather.
Bye. Alrighty, that was pretty cool. That nice, decent fellow. Had a good chat with. And we'll continue on our walk around at Hyde Park. So I took the media mod off the GoPro because I knew that I would be experiencing audio problems, which I probably am now with the wind coming through. So I think I'm going to put the media mod actually back on the camera. But I'm glad that I took the media mod off the camera, because otherwise would have had distorted audio on different ends. Like his audio would have been clear, but what I was saying would have been distorted. So yeah, but it's kind of blessed in a way that there was no wind as we were chatting. So alrighty, time to put the media mod back on. Appears to be a coffee shop to the right over there. So this looks like where more of the families seem to mingle and whatnot. Got some playgrounds over there, maybe some barbecues, swing sets. So it's a fair bit of activity here on a Saturday morning. So if you got your kids, this is where the place would be if you want to take them to have a good morning out. So very busy out here, quite busy. But then again, being so close to Perth, you're going to get a lot of visitors here. I think this is one of the most popular parks in Perth, actually, Hyde Park. And we have a bit of a sign here for you. The history of Hyde Park. And you know how much I love reading to you, so I'll read it out. The history of Hyde Park. For tens of thousands of years before the settlement of the Swan River colony, the indigenous Noongar people were hunters and gatherers who occupied the southwest corner of Western Australia. The lakes on the coastal plain were particularly important to the Aboriginal people, providing them with both spiritual and physical sustenance. After settlement in 1829, the Europeans gave the name of Third Swamp to one of a chain of lakes stretching from Claysbrook, which is a suburb in Perth, to Herdsman Lake. Nearly 70 years later, in 1897, 15 hectares of Third Swamp would be gazetted as a public park, and 2 years later renamed Hyde Park. where we are now. Hyde Park is now one of Vincent's most attractive and popular parks. Several iconic plantings have occurred in Hyde Park over the years, which include the avenue of plane trees surrounding the lakes that were planted between 1897 and 1899, and the grove of jacarandas in the southeast corner of the park in 1921.
More recent times have seen the establishment of 2 native garden beds on the northern side of the park around a stand of original jarrah trees. The city also recently refurbished this community stage, upgraded and provided an accessible playground, which we just passed back down that way before, and created the very popular children's water playground.
They're excellent. Well, on my first lap around Hyde Park, I must admit it's quite a lovely walk. A lot of people here, which is to be expected, but it's quite a scenic walk. But the only downside I would say is that it's so close to the main road, so if you're looking to get away from nature a bit, probably not the best nature park. But if you're wanting to meet friends and family down here, then I would definitely recommend that Hyde Park. It's a great place to come for a walk. Take the family out. There's a lot of lovely bushes, trees out here. The battery seems to be draining again excessively quickly, way too quickly. Not too sure why, but on a positive note, at least I remembered to bring the spare Enduro battery, which is just in my backpack, and well, hopefully I might show you guys what it actually looks like very shortly. It's a very cool little looking battery. It's a lithium battery, you know, only a few centimeters by a few centimeters, but for some reason it keeps draining the battery so quickly. But the good thing with the GoPro 11 is that it comes with 2 Enduro batteries, and from what I hear, the Enduro batteries are actually meant to be an improvement on some of the previous models, but for some reason it seems to be using a lot of batteries way too quick, I think. So I'm not too sure why, but that's alright. I got the spare one with me, so I'm thinking that if I want to keep walking around filming, it'll be time to put the new battery in soon. And when I change the battery over, I will show you what the Enduro battery looks like. It's got the cool little GoPro logo on it. I must admit, I did a very good gym session last night. I did about 50 minutes weights, and I did about 61 minutes on the elliptical machine. And I think that was about 8 kilometers in total. So that was a good workout. So all going well. Depending how I feel tomorrow, I'll probably have a workout on Sunday night as well. So usually trying to aim to get to the gym about 3 to 4 times a week. So I might just head out towards the main road a bit, head up towards Vincent Street, and go for a bit of a walk around the lake. Oh, sorry, not the lake. I'm so used to walking around lakes that I think everything's a lake. The park, sorry. Excuse me. Alright, no footpath down here. Okay, so yeah, a very scenic park, that's for sure. As you can see, it's very busy behind me. So you've got plenty of parking here. So you've got street parking, so you may need to do some parallel parking if it's a bit tight squeeze to get in. So yeah, it's a very beautiful, lovely day today. Let's look at the sky. Not a cloud in the sky. It's exactly what you want when you're out trekking. So might just head back down towards the park again. As I've been inside most of the week, I haven't had a great deal of a chance to get any sunshine. So today is a perfect opportunity to get some vitamin D today. And I'll show you the grass. At least the grass is very nice and healthy as well. Very lovely green grass. And probably don't need to put the sprinklers on as much this time of year, I'd imagine. So we've had a fair bit of rain so far this winter. Not excessive amounts, but still enough rain so that way the sprinklers aren't required to go on. Alrighty, let's keep exploring around the lovely Hyde Park. Alrighty, the lovely green bush that we are staring at in front of me, I believe, is an oriental plane, which is a species of plane trees, and is also known as an old world sycamore. And then this other luscious, lovely plant in front of me, you can see right here, this is called a Brazilian joyweed, which is a species of Joseph's coat. So very beautiful looking plants. Very meticulously maintained in the garden here. Very.
You don't know, and I was like, well, I do know, but I'm just trying to concentrate. Like, November. Oh, when? No, I don't. I'm free ranging it. Maybe 6 months. Could be easier from now.
See, some of the plants here have dried out a little bit, which is odd for winter. Some of these here actually aren't looking the healthiest, but I would imagine they'd be getting an abundance of water with all the rain that we've had. Yeah, sad to see.
Oh, for the whole... Right, so you... Okay. So this is after.
Yeah. Keep turning it. No.
So this lovely plant here is called a bush lily, which is a species of native lilies and also known as a Natal lily. Plant looks quite healthy. So what you have in front of me, as you always hear me talking about, is the GoPro Battery. So it'd be a bit hard to film me doing a changeover, but yeah, it's basically just a lithium battery, and yeah, does the job well. Oh, somewhat, mostly when it works, all depending on the different frames rates that I've got. But this is the GoPro Enduro battery, which you hear me talk about so much. So I think it's time to change over and put in the spare battery. Alright, directly in front of me we have some very cool looking ducks. They kind of look pretty friendly. Oh, they're even getting a little bit close to me. Quack. Well, these ducks are quite friendly. I guess they've got spent a lot of time around humans, so they've become just quite fond of them probably, and not afraid of them whatsoever. So one duck, two ducks, just doing their thing, wandering around the lake. Sorry, the park. Oh, ducks crossing. Ducks always get to come first.
And then she's just sick.
Well, I'm thinking it's just getting close to lunchtime, so I had a very small breakfast today. Just had banana and coffee, So I'm thinking I should head back very shortly and get some lunch. I'm not sure if I'll be having a burger or anything, but I think it's maybe some chicken. Definitely some chicken sounds nice right about now. Maybe some chicken and some salad, or possibly some chicken and vegetables might be the way to go for some lunch. So I drove out here, so it's about 10-minute drive home. So not going to take too long out here. Actually, there's a nice bakery out here when I came, but the lines to the bakery were massive. So the lines stretched right down the street. The lines to the bakery must have gone, gosh, 20 meters, which you don't usually see in Perth very often. So either you got a lot of hungry people there, or the food is quite good. So, point of reference for you, just out that way is where the bakery is, and the line extends out for probably 20 meters or so to get into the bakery, but hungry people, I guess. Oh, time to cross the road. That there is the bakery. Very popular bakery, I believe. A lot of people wanting their snacks that are going to and from Hyde Park. So there's quite a line there actually. Alrighty, time to head back to the car with very minimal amounts of battery. So I'm going to head down Blazevic Lane and head back to the car and then start editing this video for you. So that is how I shall spend my Saturday afternoon. So quite fun actually. There's actually some interesting graffiti and whatnot in some of the buildings. So as I'm walking back to the car, I might just swing around and show you. Some call it graffiti, some call it art. But each to their own, I guess. Alrighty, 1% battery. It's all good. I'll see you next week. Alright, thanks for coming out on the tour of Hyde Park. I hope you enjoyed it as much as what I did. Who knows where we'll be next week. Bye.